I want to thank you for allowing me to speak to you. And I pray you don't fall asleep, because you know what's funny? As I sit here thinking about what I want to say to you, because I have nothing written down. I'm only sharing with you experience. You young men and women of Adams County. What's funny is I was in a similar group many, many years ago. And I was that one that sat there and I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I hated it. But as you're sitting there, I want you to think about a question. What is the one thing you are most afraid of? And for you guys, don't sit there telling me, I ain't afraid of nothing, dog. I ain't afraid of nothing. Because at the end of the day, you'd be tripping. We're all afraid of something. Maybe for you men, it's the fear of failure. Maybe it's a label. Maybe it's just the fear of not knowing what tomorrow will bring. And for you young women, maybe it's the fear of not feeling like you're good enough. Feeling like you're not beautiful enough, that you don't have a purpose. And I want to tell you men and women both the same thing. You all have value. And you're probably sitting there thinking, what the heck does he know? He don't know me. And you're right, I don't. But what I do know is that a long time ago, I was placed into the foster care system. I ain't ashamed to talk about it no more. You see, my biological mother, she abused me physically. I'm gonna say it, because I'm real. Sexually, emotionally. And when I thought the storm was over, she left me in a trailer for 5 weeks at the age of 5. I should have starved to death, y'all. The fact that I'm even here is by grace alone. But there was a foster mother who took me in. And I'll tell you what, I was blessed, because I was bad. I was bad, y'all. She should have got rid of me, because I would have got rid of me. And my biological mother did. And you notice I don't call her my real mother, because my real mother raised me and taught me about resiliency, and she wasn't my blood. And during that time, in my youth, I struggled with anger, resentment, bitterness. I even found myself on probation. I wonder if any of you were there. Funny thing is, now at the age of 40, instead of breaking the law, regulate it. I'm a state food inspector, and I'm that guy that tells you don't eat there. No, in all seriousness, I deal with food safety. But I want you to think about another question. What does it mean to be resilient? And some people don't even know what that word is. But I found that resiliency is taking that pain, those fears, and putting it into something positive. For me, I chose music. I play the horn professionally, the trumpet. I sing, and if you can believe it, I rap. Check out the YouTube channel. But at the end of the day, the most important thing I've learned about resiliency, I learned from my foster mom, and I learned from the United States Army in the summer of 1999. I learned that being resilient is like being a river that's always moving forward, because the river moves. It never goes back, it never stands still. It may trickle, but it moves forward. And y'all, as I marched across that hot, open highway of South Carolina, I kept asking for a sign, something. I needed purpose, because I was hopeless. I almost took my life. And right when all was lost, a gust of wind came and it kissed me. It was only momentarily, but it reminded me that even in the most dire situations, there's hope. And to be resilient is what defines our character. That's what we're going to talk about. Thanks for having me.